The Druids of the Forgotten Realms are stewards of nature, guardians of the wild, and keepers of the balance between the natural world and civilization. Their connection to the realms of nature is profound, shaping their ecology, rituals, culture, ethics, lifestyle, rites of passage, and occupations within these mystical lands. Ecologically, Druids are deeply attuned to the natural world, understanding its rhythms, ecosystems, and the delicate balance that sustains life. They draw inspiration from the varied landscapes of the realms, encompassing dense forests, serene groves, rugged mountains, tranquil lakes, and the untamed wilderness. Their bond with flora and fauna is profound, allowing them to communicate with animals, commune with ancient spirits, and harness the primal energies that flow through the natural world. Becoming a Druid is a spiritual and arduous journey, often involving a deep reverence for nature and a calling from the wild. Prospective Druids might undergo apprenticeships under experienced mentors, undertaking extensive training in the ways of nature, herbalism, and the arcane mysteries of the natural world. Some receive guidance from sentient natural entities or uncover their latent connection to nature through profound experiences, dreams, or visions. The path to becoming a Druid demands an unwavering commitment to preserving the balance of nature and honing the mystical arts that bind them to the wilds. Worldview among Druids revolves around the sanctity of nature, the interconnectedness of all living things, and the preservation of the natural order. They perceive the world through a lens that values harmony between civilization and the wild, seeking to protect and nurture realms while advocating for sustainable coexistence. Druids often possess a deep-rooted respect for the cycles of life, embracing the diversity of ecosystems and advocating for the preservation of endangered species. Their worldview encompasses a reverence for the primal forces that govern the natural world, fostering a sense of responsibility to safeguard its sanctity. Rituals form a cornerstone of Druidic practice, woven into their daily lives as acts of reverence, communion, and devotion to nature. Druidic rituals encompass ceremonies celebrating the changing seasons, rituals honoring natural phenomena, and rites of communion with ancient spirits. They perform sacred ceremonies to bless the land, heal the wounded, commune with animal spirits, and seek guidance from the elemental forces that shape the world. Through their rituals, Druids channel the raw energies of nature, tapping into its healing, transformative, and protective powers. Culturally, Druids are often revered as spiritual leaders, wise counselors, and mystic healers within their communities. Their traditions and customs are deeply intertwined with nature, and they often serve as intermediaries between civilized societies and the untamed wilderness. Druidic cultures vary widely, from solitary hermits who dwell in remote groves to cohesive circles that gather in sacred forests. They impart teachings, share ancient wisdom, and serve as custodians of sacred groves, elemental sanctuaries, and mystical ley lines that crisscross the land. Ethics among Druids revolve around preserving the natural balance, advocating for environmental stewardship, and protecting the sanctity of life in all its forms. They adhere to a code of conduct rooted in reverence for nature, upholding principles of non-aggression, respecting the land, and fostering symbiotic relationships between sentient beings and the wild. Druids often advocate for the conservation of habitats, oppose exploitation of natural resources, and seek to prevent the disruption of delicate ecosystems caused by civilization's expansion. The lifestyle of Druids is intimately intertwined with the natural world, reflecting a deep connection to the rhythms of nature. They lead lives immersed in the wild, often dwelling in secluded groves, hidden caves, or mystical glens where the boundary between the material and spiritual realms is thinnest. Their lifestyle involves attuning themselves to the elements, engaging in meditative practices, communing with nature spirits, and honing their mystical abilities. Druids also take on roles as herbalists, healers, and wise counselors, offering guidance and aid to those in need. Rites of passage mark significant milestones in a Druid's life, symbolizing their growth, dedication, and spiritual evolution. Initiates might undergo trials of endurance, quests into the heart of untamed wilderness, or communions with powerful nature spirits. They engage in rituals that affirm their commitment to the sacred bonds between themselves and the natural world. Rites of passage often culminate in an attunement to primal energies, granting Druids heightened powers and responsibilities within their circles. Occupations among Druids encompass diverse roles that reflect their dedication to nature, healing, and guidance. Some Druids serve as guardians of ancient forests, tasked with protecting sacred groves and mystical sites. Others might assume roles as counselors, healers, or herbalists, utilizing their knowledge of nature's remedies to aid communities and heal the sick. Druids might also take on roles as ambassadors between civilizations and the wild, negotiating treaties, mediating disputes, or advocating for ecological preservation. The path to mastery within Druidic circles is an arduous journey marked by various ranks and stages of attainment, culminating in the revered title of Archdruid. As Druids progress along their path, they ascend through different levels of knowledge, experience, and spiritual growth, gradually achieving greater mastery over the natural forces that bind the world together. Initiates represent the first step on the path of Druidic mastery. They are novices who have just begun their training, often under the guidance of experienced mentors or within Druidic circles. Initiates undergo a period of learning where they study the fundamental principles of nature, commune with the land, and embark on quests to attune themselves to the wilds. They learn the basics of herbalism, nature lore, and the mystical arts, preparing themselves for the deeper mysteries that lie ahead. Novice, upon completing their initiation, Druids in training advance to the rank of novice. Novices have acquired a foundational understanding of Druidic traditions, principles, and rituals. They deepen their knowledge of natural phenomena, study the ways of flora and fauna, and begin to develop their abilities to channel nature's energies. Novices partake in further studies, engaging in meditative practices and undertaking quests that test their connection to the land. They might also assist higher-ranking Druids in rituals and ceremonies, gaining practical experience and wisdom. Acolyte. The rank of Acolyte represents a significant advancement in a Druid's journey. Acolytes have honed their skills and deepened their bond with nature, demonstrating a heightened understanding of the mystical forces that govern the natural world. They delve into more profound mysteries, such as communing with ancient spirits, understanding ley lines, and exploring the deeper aspects of elemental energies. Acolytes engage in deeper meditative practices, fine-tuning their abilities to channel the primal forces of nature and often begin specializing in specific aspects of Druidic knowledge, such as healing, elemental manipulation, or shapeshifting. Senior Druids represent accomplished practitioners who have attained a considerable level of mastery within Druidic circles. They have honed their abilities, accumulated extensive knowledge, and demonstrated profound dedication to the principles of nature and balance. Senior Druids are entrusted with leadership roles within Druidic communities, guiding initiates and novices, overseeing rituals, and acting as mediators between their circles and the outside world. They possess a deep understanding of the complexities of the natural world, serve as advisors, and contribute significantly to the preservation of sacred sites and ecosystems. Archdruid, the pinnacle of Druidic mastery, is attained by achieving the esteemed title of Druid. Those who reach this exalted rank have surpassed all previous levels of expertise, embodying profound wisdom, spiritual connection, and mastery over the natural forces. Archdruids are the paragons of Druidic knowledge and hold immense respect within their circles and among other Druids. They serve as leaders, teachers, and spiritual guides, wielding incredible power to protect and preserve the balance of nature. Archdruids are often sought for their wisdom in matters of grave importance, tasked with safeguarding ancient groves and guiding Druidic circles to maintain harmony between civilization and the wilds. The journey to becoming an Archdruid requires not only a deep understanding of the natural world, but also a profound commitment to upholding the sacred tenets of Druidic traditions. An Archdruid, as the pinnacle of Druidic mastery within the Forgotten Realms, wields awe-inspiring powers that reflect their deep connection to nature and the primal forces that govern the world. Through their profound attunement to the natural world, Archdruids harness a diverse array of abilities that transcend the boundaries of mortal understanding, showcasing their incredible prowess and mystical command over the elements. Shape-shifting mastery. Archdruids possess unparalleled expertise in the art of shape-shifting, allowing them to seamlessly transform into various animals and creatures of the wild. They can take on the forms of mighty bears, agile wolves, soaring eagles, or elusive panthers, adapting to different situations and environments with ease. The mastery of shape-shifting grants Archdruids not only physical abilities associated with the forms they assume, but also an intuitive understanding of the creatures they embody, enhancing their connection to the natural world. Elemental manipulation. Archdruids command the raw elemental forces of nature with astounding proficiency. They can call upon the powers of earth, wind, fire, and water, shaping these elements to their will. Archdruids wield elemental energies to create protective barriers, summon storms, manipulate terrain, or unleash devastating elemental attacks against adversaries. Their mastery over the elements enables them to commune with elemental spirits, granting them unparalleled insight into the primal forces that govern the world. Nature's blessings. Archdruids possess the ability to bestow nature's blessings upon themselves and others, granting healing, vitality, and protection. They harness the rejuvenating energies of the natural world, mending wounds, purging ailments, and restoring vitality to the injured or weary. Archdruids channel the life-giving essence of nature to revitalize flora and fauna, fostering growth and abundance within ecosystems, and mending the scars inflicted upon the land by unnatural forces. Communion with spirits. Archdruids forge profound connections with ancient spirits that dwell within the natural realm. They commune with spirits of the land, elements, and animals, seeking guidance, wisdom, and mystical insights. These spiritual bonds grant archdruids access to ancient knowledge, enabling them to decipher omens, foresee events, and interpret the will of nature's guardians. Through their communion with spirits, archdruids act as intermediaries, maintaining balance and harmony between the material and spiritual realms. Nature's wrath, in times of need or to protect the balance of nature, archdruids can unleash nature's wrath upon adversaries. They wield primal energies to unleash devastating natural phenomena, such as conjuring powerful storms, causing earthquakes, or summoning torrents of elemental forces to thwart threats against the natural order. Their ability to harness nature's fury serves as a potent deterrent against those who seek to disrupt the delicate balance of the natural world. Overall, the powers wielded by an archdruid transcend mere mortal capabilities, reflecting a profound understanding, reverence, and mastery of the mystical energies that permeate the natural world. Through their incredible abilities, archdruids act as stalwart guardians of the wilds, preserving the sanctity of nature and ensuring the balance between civilization and the untamed wilderness within the wondrous realms of the Forgotten Realms. Thank you for joining us on this enchanting journey through the realms of Druids in Dungeons and Dragons on the Ancient One channel. Exploring the ancient wisdom, mystical powers, and profound connection to nature of these revered guardians has been a truly mesmerizing experience. Subscribe to the Ancient One for further journeys into Dungeons and Dragons lore, character explorations, and captivating adventures. Continue your journey with us as we uncover the untold secrets and embrace the boundless mysteries within the enchanting world of D&D.